Hello my Diamondette friends, my name is Ilene and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you for your continued support and friendship. For this video, I am going to do my kit up for Dark and Creepy Diamond Paintings October event, Horror Crush. And as you can see here, I have a custom diamond painting I had made of the Bray Wyatt Fiend character from the WWE. The wrestler who portrayed or was Bray Wyatt and the Fiend passed away last year. He was, in my opinion, was a genius when it came to thinking out of the box and kind of making his characters really interesting. So that's why I picked this canvas. But I thought I would first start with getting the release paper on the canvas itself. I recently bought some Dark and Creepy diamond painting release paper that you can get from Bee's Crafty Corner. So I did get a set of all 4 of the images available. So we have the Dark and Creepy diamond painting with Michael kind of logo. You have Sundown and Leah, which is the sewer monster. Is that right? And then Sundown himself. And then, of course, the leader of Dark and Creepy diamond painting, Mushy, and her horror hubby, Michael. So I did get a set of these, and then I did also get in that a couple more release papers. I'll show those quick, I guess. I wasn't sure if I was going to or not, but I did get these true crime murder release papers, and then I got some pink ghosts, cobwebs, and pumpkins. She also did send a couple free samples, which is Rainbow Witch. These are cute, very cute. And then I got some stickers. And then here is where to find her if you are interested in checking out these. Also, Craftiest Kristen has release paper. You can also order diamond painting with Jax by just putting it in the custom. So yeah, I also have those. I've shown both of those before, but here's a quick plug for those. Here is Craftiest Kristen's, and then those without a lot of glare, sorry. But anyway, I'm just gonna try to use just Dark and Creepy diamond paintings, and what I'm going to do first is put the release paper on and hopefully do it where it makes sense. I did see that Raimi from Diamond Painting with Coco covered her entire canvas, even like the border, with release paper, and I think that's what I'm gonna have to do to get this to work. But we'll see. So I'm gonna start this way, and I'm gonna cover up the legend only because, oh, where did I put the legend? The paper legend. It came with a paper legend. And you can see that 1 through 8 is symbol 1 through 8, and then 9 through 30 are the alphabet. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. When I kit up the tiny drill bags, they are by DMC number, so it's going to be fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going, and then I will be able to, and I might just try to leave. Well, we'll see. I don't know. That's going to be sticky there. I thought I had it like just about perfect when I was doing it before. But now, of course, now that I'm filming, it probably won't be. Oh well. What can you do? I'll put them in order for which I want to do them, actually. Okay. So how is everybody doing? I'm doing okay. The storm passed through here where I live. I was very lucky. I don't live in a flood-prone area, but as I mentioned before, my love lives in a flood area or an evacuation zone, and so does his dad and stepmom. and his dad and stepmom live in St. Petersburg, or what is considered St. Petersburg, Florida, and that is pretty much surrounded by water. And they had a lot of storm surge and damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that over a little. I would show the pictures. They live in a condo. And they actually opted to stay put during the storm, which I and Jamie both thought that was a mistake. But what can you do? And anyway, they had sent Jamie some pictures of storm surge, or I should say his stepmom sent pictures of storm surge. His dad didn't and can't, or maybe he can. Just anyway, Jamie sent me some pictures of the road outside their house being completely covered in sand and debris, which is the main road to their condo. And yeah, but they're doing okay, and that's what's important. We all know this, but belongings and stuff can be replaced, people cannot. So as long as they are good, I'm good. And Jamie and I I was trying to get Jamie to he was worried, of course. Why would he not be, about his dad and stepmom during the storm? And we weren't together either, but like, he knows I'm gonna stay put. And he was checking on me, I was checking on him. And anyway, when he was telling me how upset he was that his father and stepmom didn't leave and take refuge over with him, and his aunt, I said, "Oh, so that's where you got it from." Because Jamie is pretty stubborn. That man. I always have said I didn't think I would meet anyone more stubborn than my father. Well, God showed me. Anyway, so he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about," and I was like, "Yeah, you're an angel. That's right." And we kind of had a little chuckle about that. Because Jamie can be pretty strong, headstrong. That's probably the Cuban Sicilian heritage he has there. But anyway, that was the storm. Anyway, I didn't lose electric, but I do see that if you all could just send some positive thoughts to and energy toward Min's True Vampire Crafts. I saw that she posted today on one of her social medias that they still don't have electric, and so she's also doing like the Etsy shop for a little bit uneven. Whatever. She does the Etsy shop too, True Vampire Art. She does a lot of resin and stuff. So if you guys could just send some positive thoughts her way, as someone who knows what it feels like not to have electric for several days, yeah, she could probably use the positive. Thoughts and juju. Well, it's coming along. I'll definitely have more than 12 sections, which was the instruction. And I will be carrying over also while just so when I finish like the whatever the challenge is going to be, I am going to, I might have, it's okay. We're going to just leave it. I am going to be working on another canvas. I'm going to be carrying over the night owl that I got in a PR package from Outdoor Tide. That's actually coming along beautifully. I'm loving it so far. I'm probably halfway or a little less than halfway done, so it'll be nice to have another canvas to work on in between the challenges, because I diamond paint every day and usually a couple hours even after work. It's my unwind time, I feel. Yep. I don't know what the challenges are. I'm kind of excited about that. It's the first time I'm kind of participating in anything like that. So we are back to the beginning. And then after I finish the night out, I'm going to be doing the make your own wall art all AB lady. I don't know if that's called like rainbow lady, all ABs or whatever, but I ordered it because it was all ABs. I have been working on doing like the method that Chris showed for using ABs, and that does not. There. With kind of dabbing a little bit of water on your pen, because I figured, well, let me see, because I don't want to like go through a lot of alien putty when I'm doing the kit, which is kind of what I feel like might happen, because what am I doing? I'm not like lining this up right for some reason. That overlapped, I feel. So I'm not a professional layer down of release paper, as you can see. I don't know. Okay, that's better. I just have to just be careful. Kind of rushing through. Anyway, so I'm gonna also be doing that one. That one's a square. I said scare kit. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna see how that one goes, and then go from there. I might need to. I thought I had it figured out, but I guess I did not, because there's still going to be some left down here. But let me see. Maybe if I use some of that, just because it's bigger. I don't think it's going to be that big though. Let's see. Oh no, it is. We're just going to use some diamond painting with Jack at the bottom, and give it a little pink, which I know is not a popular color for mushy, but oh, I don't want to put Jack upside down, but yeah, we'll just use some of Jack's, and then that will at least have it kitted up and ready to go, and then we'll count how many sections I made. One more. There we go. So, got my sections squared away. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, I did 30 sections, so I'm all sectioned and ready to go. So let me move my release, and I have plenty of release papers left for decorative diamond painting for, next projects, etc. Wait 1 second. I was sitting on my feet. Anyway, gonna put some, ooh, I already put some tape, washi tape down, which is coming off. I don't know why that is. Probably should make my stickers right now. I don't know if that washi tape's any good. Anyway, that's all right. I'm gonna make my stickers now using my Xyron sticker maker. I have like the second size up, and I'm gonna use it so I can do the thumbnail and the legend at the same time. So I'm just gonna cut my thumbnail. And get that squared away. And I need to move that cover paper away, excuse that crinkling, but it was making a terrible noise. It's distracting. I have a fan on, and it's crinkling because of a fan. Okay. All right. So I have it all cut out. Oh, here, let me just trim that one side and the top. Well, it's not going to be even. That's the way I roll. Very uneven. Very lopsided. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to put the sticker here. It says insert. I am going to pull. And there it is. I'm just going to cut it because I do terrible when I try to, you know, pull. Because when I pull, it ends up being really janky and weird. Anyway. So there is our thumbnail ready to go in our sticker, in our logbook. And I'm not, I'll keep this just to check for like drills or whatever, but I'm not going to be too, you know, overly worried. I got this made from a shop on Amazon. It was recommended to me by Min Sunchu Vampire Crafts. She said several customs made. The price wasn't too bad. So that's why I chose this one. That company, we'll see, right? Anyway, so I have my legend ready to go. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to pull slowly. Okay. Now I'm going to cut. I'm going to move this down here to the floor. I'm going to get my it's, stuck. And go from there. This morning already, this is Saturday morning, I have gone and got my fasting blood work done. As I have a doctor's appointment in a couple weeks, and I always have to do things super-duper early because I like to see the results. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't want any surprises. So, yeah. And what I saw Rami do, which I thought was a fantastic idea, I just had never thought to do it. Like, she just kind of slit her numbers. I didn't think to do that. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna put washi tape down. Well, anyway, going back to, I went and got my blood work this morning, so I had to go fasting, so no coffee before I went, which was hard, but oh well, life goes on. And I've done grocery shopping, and a little bit of laundry. I'm going to be making a crock pot pasta dish. It's chicken and pasta. I was thinking of something that I could eat a couple times. Yeah. And I have put myself, as I mentioned, on a no-buy for large canvases. I need to start getting some of this stash done. I rearranged my workspace and where my love seat was, and where my workspace was is where I keep my diamond paintings, and having to move them so I can move the love seat over made me realize I just have way too much stuff. And I have to really consider getting stuff done, you know, like getting myself in order, you know, getting that stash number down. You know. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get some washi tape down on some of these. Oh, I've already started, as you can tell, with the smaller ones. I don't really know if I'm gonna need the smaller ones or not, but I already had some washi tape down and I didn't feel like removing it. But I am using this cute washi tape with the blood hands that I got from, I want to say, this was something I got in one of the bags from Raven Diamond Art on one of the canvases. So that's cool. Yeah, so I am going to try to make it through the end of the year without buying any large canvases. I do want one of the Raven Diamond Art new kits, but they'll still be that way, hopefully, when I purchase again. I really wanted to purchase Paging Nurse Lisa, but you know what? I've got to get through some of these larger canvases I have, and then like the events that I know that are coming up. I have canvases for. So that's where I am right now. So I do have some things I haven't shown yet for the channel, and it's just gonna have to be good enough. Yes, I want to grow, but I also feel like I need to remind myself why I started this channel, which was to share my love of diamond painting with other people that enjoy diamond painting. Not to, you know, get a bunch of subscribers by spending a bunch of money. I have other things that I need to save money for, and so this is going to be what I'm going to do for a little while, and hopefully it works out. I'm still going to allow myself to get like coaster sets if I need to, partials to do partial Tuesdays that Diamond Painting with Jack does, you know, off canvas projects if I need to, but the smaller canvases or larger canvases, no. I've got 30 by 40 canvases as well, like I consider a snack size canvas. Those are going to be good enough that are fully covered, you know, covered as well. So time to think. Yeah, about that and space and kind of freeing up some stuff. This one's kind of junky. I probably should have used some stuff to get that off. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna just do up to here because it's only 30 colors, but I didn't know what you know, how many bags of each, and I don't have them in order, so we're just gonna grab them as they come out. So I'm trying to think what else is really kind of going on with me. Not much. Oh, I keep forgetting like every video I do. I have started a Facebook group called Diamond Crafts with Ilene. It's going to be listed in the description box below. I want it to just be a place where we share our love of diamond painting, you know, and kind of be each other's champions. You can, if you have a channel, like a YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever, Etsy shop, whatever, and you want to share your videos on there, feel free. No selling anything on there, of course. I just want it to be a place where we're all encouraging each other and being kind and, you know, where we can kind of form community. I did first have it listed as public, but I didn't realize I had listed it public. I wanted it to be private where you had to ask to become a member, which is now the case. So when you go there, they'll send myself or Lynn a message letting us know that you want to be a part of it. Now, also, as I mentioned before, Lynn Bondoc agreed to kind of help me be an admin and a moderator for the channel, and I appreciate her doing that. She's been adding some stuff, sharing my videos on there. Thank you, Lynn. And just kind of, you know, asking people to share their wits or whatever, and I appreciate her for doing that. I wouldn't have thought to do that. But anyway, yeah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so what I'm going to try to do is see if I can at least find 152. So 152, they say here we have 3 bags, 3 bags. Okay. I'm going to be using my ephemera 3D. I think this is a deep 6 tray. This was gifted to me, I believe. No, did I buy this one? I can't remember. No, this was a gift. It was from Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. I have a ghost tray that's all white, and then I have a totem. Yeah, that might be what I have from them. Anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna get one of these. I'm going to take well, I'm just gonna have to snip it across, I guess. I didn't think it all the way through, and probably not even doing it right. Anyway, might be too long too. Oh well, if I get gunk on there, I get gunk on there. I'm not gonna worry about it. And I didn't get my tweezers, so that's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with gunk on there. Oh well. I don't see. It's starting to come off. Oh well. Oh, we'll just have to. Nope, that's not gonna work. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I might need to just put it on the side like that. Doesn't matter if it doesn't have the label 1 on there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, now that that catastrophe's over, you guys can make, you know, watch me make a mess of my setup. Trying to think what else interesting is going on my way. I always tell you guys I feel like I'm so boring. I try to stay out of so much stuff. I don't really have a lot of fun business going on. And let me see, 223, 4. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't really have a lot going on, and I am probably not sure what else I can talk about. I am gonna do my next whip and chat. I've been meaning to do the 3 Mile Island one, but what really is happening with that, honestly, is I found like a couple other things kind of came up, like the hurricane came up, and I wanted to do it about the hurricane, and then the time before that was just adding, you know, wanting to do information for like dark and creepy diamond paintings event, like the brain, the eye, you know, blah blah blah. So I am going to do that one next week. It's going to be a voiceover one just because I have a lot of things like printed out, but I don't know really how long it's going to take, and I will probably just do a voiceover for that. But yeah, not too terribly much otherwise is going on in my world. So I did talk to my sister in New York, one of my sisters, I should say, because everybody's up in New York but me. And it was nice to talk to her and talk to her in a while. It's so, oh, that's another thing. I mean, I do have some things to talk about. I just don't realize or think about it. I think I'm going to have to start like writing down like some bullet points. I don't know if that's what some of the creators do or not, but just so I know, because I think of things to talk about and then I forget what I'm going to talk about. I want to thank anyone who reached out to check on me during the storm, though. I know I already talked about the storm, but you know who you are. I appreciate your kindness and the fact that you took time out of, you know, your day to say, let me check on Ilene. She's down in Florida. Very much appreciated. And sometimes, like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like I have a little bit of a, like a, I don't want to say like a confidence issue, but like I feel like sometimes, and it's a really weird thing to say, that I'm not like the most likable or lovable person. And when people reach out and they say, hey, are you okay? um, you know, it makes me realize that maybe, just maybe, I'm a little more, you know, likable and lovable than I think. That's kind of something I've always struggled with since I was a kid. So sometimes I came off as a cranky person. But that's okay. You live, you learn, you grow, and you change. That's life. That's how you grow up. And that's probably why I try not to be kind of like too snarky or whatever, like in my videos, and I don't want to like do a lot of the drama. 310 is going to be fun. Just because I don't want to present myself in a way that I feel like, you know, makes me too grouchy or too off-putting. Like I said, I know I wasn't always the nicest person when I was younger, and it's something that I have oh, it's going to be 13 bags, whatever it is. Oh, here it is. No, that's 39. I'm looking for 304. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Anyway, so that's, I don't want to bring this conversation down, so yeah, what are you guys going to be working on for your canvases? Are they round or square? I know I saw a couple people show what they kitted up. I saw a Joker, and I saw, what was it, Wolverine, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm kind of interested to see like everybody's different take on it and who they picked as like what they've chosen. I actually have a Dracula one I could do as well, but this one I had custom made, and I don't specifically for this event. So that Dracula one can be for another time. And yeah, I didn't get one of those. Or did I? No, I did. I don't think I got it all. Come on, come on. You know you wanna. You know you want. Yeah, a lot of things to talk about. I think. I've been doing a lot of time-lapse videos too, and I kind of don't want to like overload everyone with time-lapse videos, but I'm really enjoying those. And also too, like I think like, oh, I can use this for a short, and then I go to upload it and then realize that I filmed it kind of horizontally and it needed to be vertical. Whatever about that is all I can say. You get so used to filming in a certain direction, you know. Anyway, now 310 is the next one. So this is 310. So it's gonna take us me a hot minute. Grab a big one. So were anybody else affected by the storm? I know I keep bringing up the storm. It's just, down here it becomes like that's all they talk about, to the point where it just gives you a lot of anxiety. And I'm already have anxiety, so that's why I try not to watch too much of the news or the coverage, like until like just before like the storm's gonna hit. Like I'll pay attention to like weather reports. Do I need to go ahead and get like my hurricane kit out? Do I need to make sure the batteries are changed and everything? Do I have my hurricane food? You know, that kind of stuff. But like I'm not gonna fixate on the TV and the news and have them. And I get it. They're my thing about the news, and not that it's like misinformation, but more of the news is sometimes like it's just they hype things up so much, like especially when it comes to like storms or situations that like literally you start having like concerns about everything. Like I cannot be one of those people that sit and watch the news like constantly. It would drive me bonkers. And I know some people can do that. Oh, two of them I didn't get cut. That would drive me absolutely nuts to sit there all day and watch the news. If you can do that, all the more power to you. I can't. Like, I need to watch something funny. I need to watch something kind of light. I need to get on YouTube and watch my creator friends' videos. I need to watch, Judge Judy on Prime. I'm gonna be honest. I love Judge Judy. Judy Justice right now. Like, I gotta watch me some Judy Justice. My boyfriend, of course, thinks that's hysterical that I like Judge Judy. I don't know if he cares. Like, we have never really gotten on the subject of whether or not he likes her or not, but I told him I've been watching her forever. I enjoy watching her kind of do her thing. And she actually, I believe she has a house here in Florida and down south. I don't remember where exactly, but it was like a big kind of deal. One of the girls that I used to work with actually saw her a couple times, like in the area when she used to live down there. She didn't say whether or not she was a nice lady or not. I didn't ask. But here, because Tampa especially, like, it's you can see a lot of athletes sometimes. I saw, well, he's a, well, he Ryan McDonough, he's an NHL hockey player. I was at a Mexican restaurant, and he was standing in line waiting to get his food. I didn't say anything, so I just figured he probably just wanted to eat his food and be left alone, or get his food and take it home to his wife and children. A friend of mine also saw when he was at one of the local parks, saw Brady Coburn when he's also an NHL hockey player. Saw him at one of the local parks with his family, and they thought it was pretty cool. And I know my boyfriend's always running into Tampa Bay Buccaneers or whatever, or he'll be making conversation with someone, and he'll be like, "Oh, do you know who that was?" I'm like, "No, I don't pay attention." Like, unless it's like the Kelsey brothers, like in football, like I don't think I would know anybody. That's probably like, and I don't even know if I would like recognize them, like not on, being on TV. Does that make sense? Like, I probably wouldn't even know it was them because, maybe by like being surrounded by bodyguards or something, but otherwise, I don't think so. Because there are a lot of, like I said, a lot of athletes that are down here. And I wouldn't notice knowing me because I'm kind of oblivious. Like, yes, I notice people around me, but like, I don't say, "Oh my gosh, there's so and so." I just happen to recognize Ryan McDonough. I didn't, like, I just happened to be like, I looked up and I'm like, he looks like Ryan McDonough. And I'm like, oh, that's because it is. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, let me go up there and ask him, can I take a selfie and like ruin his, standing in line anonymity, anonymity. I can't even talk. Anyway, he was probably trying to be all like incognito, just chilling like a villain. And that was right after like they won the Stanley Cup, which we won 2 years in a row. You guys are probably not even hockey fans. I am. I like hockey. My sister said she and her fiance, and I believe my other sister, one of my older sisters, and her husband will be coming down for a hockey game. They're supposed to let me know when that is. I am having some anxiety. I shouldn't say anxiety, but like I'm trying to stay out of crowds. It's like a thing now with me. But I would like to go. It'd be nice to spend some time with my sisters, especially. I haven't, and my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law has been a part of our family for such a long time. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room, so we're gonna have to. I think what I'm gonna do is just do as many as I can, and then keep the other ones kind of in a set aside for when I do need them. It's getting pretty full. Well, it's not like it's like 3/4 of the way full right now, and I still have a zillion bags to go. But that's all right. That's all right. We'll just shove them in an empty container, not kit it up, and then just add them as I need them. This does have a lot of 310 in it. And I didn't add anything special like ABs or whatever. I was thinking about it, and then I didn't. I didn't end up looking for any special drills to add. I'm just going to do it the way the drills came. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, I also do have one other thing coming, but that's going to be for a giveaway when I get to 750. I have the last like kind of piece to my 750 subscriber giveaway when I get there. I'm not even there yet, but I wanted to be ready so that when I get to that point, I can give away a prize for a little thank you. And so I have the last piece coming for that. And then it's just waiting for the number to hit. I also have decided to do like a giveaway, like beginning of November. Well, my 1 year anniversary on YouTube will be the middle of November, but I do have a small giveaway I'm going to do then to kind of celebrate that for myself. I already have that as well. It's something for the Christmas holiday, and I don't want to show a canvas that will be kind of not. Well, I think that Halloween needs to be able to have its holiday without Christmas creeping in, so I am not showing what I bought for the Christmas canvases. Anyway, I'm going to wait till November. And, come on. I'm going to take this and do this. Perfect. So it's already full, as you can see. And I still have all of these. That's all right. We're going to just leave it like that for now. Just so I can do some more colors. 14 is right here, and 414 is one bag. So that's easy. I feel like I've been babbling on forever, and it's only been like 45 minutes. Sorry. Oh my goodness. It's too much, too much. I don't know. I'm gonna try to maybe chat for another couple minutes, maybe another little bit to make it like an hour, maybe. And then just do the rest as a time lapse because I feel really like you guys don't want to hear all this mess and me babbling on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't have, any cutesy stories right now to tell. I could tell you I'm about to be a great aunt again in like 4 or 5 weeks. I could tell you that I already know the gender because big sister told Nana and Meemaw, which is her grandma and her great grandma, and I already know. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell it until they tell it. Actually got to get something sent up there for the baby shower because that's gonna be something with the new baby. They have their beautiful girl and boy. And we're gonna have another little one. And they're really great parents. My nephew and his wife, my niece-in-law. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. They do a great job with the kids. Actually, both of my nephews do that have kids. They do a really good job. Very gentle, very sweet. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And they'll teach the kids how to be tough too, which is important. All right, so shake, shake, shake. 453, which is 2 bags. Yes. Trying to think what else. Once I get this done, I got to get that meal in the crock pot because I want to be able to eat it for dinner. It doesn't take like 8 hours or anything. Like I can get it done in like 5, which will be good because, well, I'll be hungry. So once it starts like cooking, I don't know if that happens with you guys when you put something in the crock pot. As soon as it starts like cooking and everything kind of marinating together, like you instantly are like, when is this gonna be done? I want to eat it like right now. That's kind of what happens with me. I've been watching this one guy on TikTok. One of my coworkers actually turned me on to him. Like he cooks, but he doesn't like to cook, and it's so funny because he like burns his. He turns on the oven. All right, and he says, "Oh, I gotta put the oven on 350." And he turns on and goes, "Oh, the oven's on 350. Who knew?" The oven knew, or something like that. It was just really funny. Anyway, I found really really amusing. He's like, "Oh, la di da di da." Could you imagine? I wish I had been that oblivious to cooking, but I actually like to cook. It's just since I cook for just myself primarily, um, you know, kind of hard to like make meals, or because I always feel like I'm gonna waste some, and because it's just me, and I don't want to waste food. And actually, it's kind of like the recession and like all that stuff has kind of happened. Like I am even more kind of worried about like wasteful food and you know what I cook and whatever. So you know, but I also need to get myself back to, I would buy like extra canned stuff, um, to be able to donate to like the food pantries and stuff. Upco here in my area, which is based out of Brandon, Florida, they do, I would drop things off like every, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. Um, but kind of have not been able to do that, which I would like to get back to doing because, it made me feel good. And they took not only food, but they would take like toiletries and stuff. So I would buy like soap and deodorant and stuff, and along with food, and donate like sometimes it would be a box of like non-perishable food, and then other times it would be toiletries or like washcloths and towels, stuff like that. Because I figure, at some point everybody needs help, and what better way to try to, be helpful than to like donate, you know, when I can. My mom, actually, when she's down here for the winter, she actually volunteers at a food pantry in her area. Because I've told you guys before, they're about in a 45 minutes to an hour drive away from me. For me, when I'm driving, more like an hour, but 50 minutes, 55 minutes. But she volunteers at her food pantry, um, and she really loves it, and it makes her feel good to be able to, kind of feel useful in a way, I think, when she's down here. Because up when she's in New York, she helps my sister, Melissa, um, do stuff, like yard work and cleaning houses and stuff like that. My dad also has been helping, like, mow. 750 2. Yep. So they feel really useful, and like they're helping and whatever. They don't do anything too strenuous. Um, but down here, because they don't do that, down here, like it gets a little, I don't want to say boring, but kind of probably, yes, my dad goes and he plays shuffleboard or whatever. My mom does like her bingo and whatever, but primarily like that's all. So to find a place where she feels like she's doing something, I think is really important to her. And I'm glad that she's found kind of that, because it's important. I think sometimes just to, even when you, and my parents live on a fixed income, um, don't have a lot, helping someone else even when you don't have a lot, that's a pretty decent thing, I think. 779. 779. Huh. What do I feel like I messed this up? I feel like I messed this up. Oh, no, I didn't. I had more 304s. Okay. We're gonna do these first and then find 779. Probably why I should have, here it is. Anyway, that's probably why I should have just not cut it the way I did, but whatever. Yeah. Alright, so I think after I do this one in 779, I am gonna go ahead and just film the rest of my kit up and then come back when we're getting it all together to say that it's ready to go, and then go from there. Because these videos I feel are hard for me because I really don't know what else to chat about right now. And then I start getting lost about kitting up and, oh, you know, say da be. Life goes on and so do we, and how we do it is no mystery. Sometimes the answers can be hard to find. Do you remember, anybody remember what that was from? Was that from like Empty Nest? Was that from like the 80s? Probably. Probably from the 80s. Probably. I remember a lot of those theme songs. Or no, maybe it was from the 90s. I don't know, because there wasn't it like a spin-off of like the Golden Girls? I think so. Could have been from the 90s or the late 80s. Oh, that is another thing. I thought of something else. See, that's why I gotta start doing like little bullet points. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of doing a live coming up maybe next week or the week after. But what I want to do is like just do like I might be doing like a whip and maybe not a, well, we can call it a whip and chat, but it would be like trivia too. So I would have a bunch of trivia questions and we could all kind of, or those that join the live could decide, like guess the answers. So yeah, that might be pretty. I was thinking about that, and I have a bunch of trivia questions I could do just for fun, and it might be just like a little like game kind of night, or maybe not even a night. It might even have to be in the afternoon. But once my parents get here, it will not ever be in the afternoon because I go over on my only day off. I go over and spend with my parents. I have to spend time with them, and it is pouring outside. It's all right. I think they told us it was gonna rain. I think somebody's moving in because I hear like a truck like opening and closing of like the back of the truck, like one of the moving trucks. And that can be no fun moving in or out, I guess, in the rain. Might be moving out though, because it's the end of the month. Who knows? All right, so I am gonna do the rest in time lapse. So anyway, just to go ahead and enjoy the rest of the time lapse, and then I'll come back with the finish up with me getting these in order and you know, whatever else I gotta do there. All right, so I'll be right Okay, so I'm back. I got it all kitted up now. I am just gonna get them in order, or somewhat of a semblance of an order. And then I think what I will do is put the sticker in the sticker book, and then this one goes in here. Call it, you know, a video. I did the best I could. Oh boy. Alright, so A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is a big one, so we're just gonna put that down here. L, M, N, O. We'll put N up here. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. Oh, I forgot Q. P, Q, R. Oh, I forgot M and U. Good grief. But L. Oh, I can do M. N. Q, S, T, U, V. W. X, Y, Z. Alright, so we've got them squared away, I think, in order, hopefully. If not, I'll fix it. Well, somewhat in order. It's weird, I'm missing a... If I'm doing it this way, then I'm missing a... something. Or did I... That one's a little too snug, maybe? Yeah, I think that's the case. Alright, so we're gonna try to adjust this just a little, because I need that one too snug. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now I have my little container where you guys know that I put stickers on the lid when I complete a diamond painting. I chose this panther zombie, you know, holding a brain. And I'm going to put that right here. So that tells me it's ready to go. And then I have my sticker for my sticker book. So I'm just going to go in here, and that's the one I'm working on. So I am going to put the sticker of the Fiend here, or Bray Wyatt Fiend here. I'm going to take my pen, if I can figure out where I stuck my pen. Here it is. I am going to write down the name of the kit. Sorry, you can't really do that with Bray quiet slash themed. It is a total of, it was 30 colors, so I'm going to put that here. I'm going to just click off the square. It's a 50 by 50. Cool. And I'm just going to write here that I got it from Amazon, and I got to look back to see who the seller was. I don't remember. And I'm going to write down what it's for. Dark and creepy event horror crush. So I know I'm gonna start it on 10-1, but I'm not gonna write that in there yet. But yeah, that is gonna be my video kit up for Dark and Creepy Diamond Paintings Horror Crush canvas that I'm going to be doing for the event. So I'm going to take my extra 3 times and just leave them with that. And I'm all set. So hope to see you all there. And as always, please like and comment and have yourself a nice day or night, whatever it is for you. Take care. Happy diamond painting. And until my next video, bye.